Today we're going to look at problem solving with percent. So we're going to have some word problems that we have to deal with percent. And here we go. What is the cost of the items if tax is 6%? So I'm going to look at this art set, which is $29.99. And I have to add 6% to that. And then I have to get the cost, the final cost. So immediately I look at this and I say, okay, I'm going to take 6% tax. I'm going to add it to the $29.99. So immediately you're going to take the 6% and I'm going to write it as a decimal. And 6% as a decimal is 0.6, right? This is the tenths, this is the hundred. 6% represents 6 over 100, right? Out of that 100. And so I have to write it like this, 0.06. And I'm going to go over here and multiply that to my $29.99. And what am I going to get? Well, here we go. 6 times 9 is 54. Carry the 5. 6 times 9 is 54 plus 5 is 59. Carry the 5 over here. 6 times 9, 54 plus 5 is 59. Carry the 5. And then 6 times 2 is 12 plus 5 is 17. So here's the deal. We have to look and say how many decimal places, or I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say decimal places. I should say I have 2 decimals here, 99 and 06, and then I'm going to count how many numbers are behind each of these decimals. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 numbers. These 4 numbers are behind the decimal, and so therefore I have to do the same thing to my answer down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so my decimal will go there. And I would be concentrating on this, 1.79. Now, what do I notice? I notice that this is a 9. So therefore, I can round this number to 180. That would be the tax I would add. Because of this 9 here, I go to this 9 and I say, hey, since this 9 is 5 or more, I can round this cents to 80. Okay, and that's what I did here. So I'm going to add $1.80 to $29.99. So this is the price of the actual art set. But I have $1.80 tax that I have to add to that. And when I add that, 9 plus 8 is 17, carry the 1. I'm going to get $31.79. And this is the answer for the art set. Now we're going to look at this digital music player. It's $36.87, and they want us to find how much it would cost with 6% tax. So what do? Same thing as before. I'm going to take this $36.87, and I'm going to multiply that times 0.06. 6 times 7 is 42, carry the 4. 6 times 8, 48. 48 plus 4 more is 52. Carry the 5. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 plus 5 is 41. Carry the 4. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 19, 20, 21, 22, 22. Now, once again, I have 4 numbers behind the decimal. That means I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers and put my decimal point here. And so if you look at this number 2.21, there's nothing here that tells me that I have to round up to 2.22, right? Because this number here is 22. So I'm going to take this 2.21, and that's what I'm going to add to 36.87, right? So if I was to say 36.87 times 6% tax, how much is the total of that? Well, I'll tell you right now. Once I add this, 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9, and 3 plus 0. So there it is, $39.08. Okay, so the digital music player, it costs $36.87, but once I add the 6% tax, I have to add $2.21 to $36.87. And now I have $39.08. That's what it's going to cost after I add the tax. Let us continue. How about this? 15% on a bill of $14.95. Let's say I want a tip and I want to give them 15%. My bill came out to $14.95 and I want to tip them 15% more. So what do? Once again, I'm going to take the 15%, turn it into a decimal, which is 5.15. Now I'm going to multiply. 5 times 5 is 45. Carry the 4. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 plus 4 is 49. And I'm going to carry this 4 here. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. Put the 4 down, carry the 2. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. I'm done with this 5. I'm going to cross out everything I've carried over. Cross out this 5, and I'm going to put 0 for the place value right there. Now I move on to this number here, 1, and I'm going to multiply across. 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 9, 1 times 4, and 1 times 1. Now I'm going to go ahead and add this. I have 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then I have, I always do tens first. So 9 plus 1 would be 10, plus 4 is 4. Carry the 1. And now I have 8 plus 4, which is 12. Carry the 1, 2. So look at my number. But don't forget, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers after the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go. This is going to be my new number, right? $2.24. If you look at this number, it's not 5 or more. So I do not have to round this up. It stays the same. So I'm going to take the $14.95. And I'm going to add $2.24. Let's see what I get. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. Carry the 1. 5 plus 2 is 7. 1. And then bring down my decimal. So I would be giving this person, if I'm going to only give 15% tip, I would have to add this $2.24 to my bill, and this would be the total bill that I would be giving them. I would be giving them $17.19. Okay, let's look at the next one. Commission of 7% for $149,000. Same thing. I don't change anything. I turn this into a decimal, and I multiply that to my number times 0.07, because it's 7 out of 100 or 7 hundredths. So then I'm going to multiply the 7. I have 3 zeros here. I'm just going to bring them over. 1, 2, 3. 7 times 9. You see that? I go right into 7 times 9 once I have those numbers. 7 times 9 is 63. Carry the 6. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 plus 6 is 34. Carry the 3. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. Now, I'm going to look at this and say, how many numbers are behind the decimal? Well, I only have 2 here. So I'm going to put this like this, 1, 2, and then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to say, okay, this is the commission I would get if I sold something for $149,000 and you get 7% commission. 7% commission out of $149,000 would be $10,430. Okay, please go ahead and work on the rest of your page.